Chick Scott wrote a book about Hans Moser, who invented heli skiing, basically, right?
Yeah.
And Hans Moser, before he did the heli skiing, he was making movies, kind of like the Warren Miller type movies, right? And showing, and so this book includes a DVD with 3 of the movies on it. And they're skiing away on stuff that I skied on in Yoho Park last year. And we were roped up and stuff. They're barely going up, down, skiing all over the place, not roped up. They don't even. This is like in the 50s, right?
What do you mean roped up? Like you're actually roped to each other?
If you're normally nowadays, if you cross a glacier, you tend to go in a group and you're all roped up. And so if one person goes in, the others can secure them and help get them out, right? And so there's a whole crevasse rescue course that you can take. Talks about different ways of getting people out, depending on whether they're conscious or not, or able or not, and stuff like that. But these guys were just doing it all, like, just totally carefree. And I don't know whether, those are the days that he's taking the pictures, of course, are the ones with good visibility, and they've been known.
When we get back, I'd like to get some names of some of your favorite easy trails.
Sure.
So, my boyfriend just quit smoking, so I don't want to bite off more than he can chew.
Lots and like the area, like you have to go in those, but it's a very good still.
Right.
I told you really like to put this one favorite.
Yeah, that's true. There's like so many of them.
Have you heard of the Goat Glacier?
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of the Goat Glacier?
No.
It's right in the city, actually.
Yeah?
Have you just for training? Have you all in? Yeah, it was just, yeah, taking off my, it was great. I also missed it after I left it outside.
Oh yeah, some rough. Harry Potter wind.
Where did you said you just bought the Cthulhu?
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, okay. Because they didn't have, I looked at Mech and they didn't have.
Yeah, they only had a couple pairs left.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and large is really, like I use medium.
Well, normally I would have thought that I'm a medium, but I ended up getting the smalls.
Yeah,
I took my hiking boots in to try them on.
that's exactly what I've told people to do.
Yeah, because it's totally different than your city shoes.
Yeah. And they do have on the website, they talk about if you need, so I would need a large if I had it for my snowshoeing boots, right? But
Yeah.
if you had a big pair of muck
Yeah,
ups,
like
Sorrel.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been using the icers before, and they were fine, but I found that I always have to put a doctor stockings over the front to keep the stuff from falling off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then if I'm really falling, I might as well.
Yeah. By icers, you mean the Lee Valley icers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in deeper snow, I found they just came off.
Yeah. I think it's the tracks over there.
Yeah, yeah. I just came here to feel.
Where's the picture?
Yeah, it's a good spot for a picture. So Carl, is it the Rimol?
No, that the big one is
Big Sister.
Big Sister, and then Rimwall should be this one. When I said ship's prow's on the other side, Rimwall is I think this one that's
It's not the one we see right from Big Sister. What would that be?
unnamed. Well, and ship's prow's only an unofficial name anyway.
I'd never heard that name.
Wind Tower? It's no Wind Tower, is it?
Wind Tower was for I pointed that out when we started off on the party.
Yeah. Oh, I see a cairn over there. So that must be the part of the trail. Boy, I wish I had this quiet in my home where I live. Would have been nice.
Didn't happen with my neighbor.
and the fresh air.
And the view?
Well, the view, yeah, the view. You gotta work for it.
They've moved out since I had some rent next door, pretty young crowd. They're sitting out on the back of their deck still talking, and I'm on my way out to a hike at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
My bedroom window's in the back, so I could hear. And they weren't being loud; they're just talking, right? But I could hear them all night.
Well, it's a big valley to see some wildlife. If there is something, we should see it. It's kind of, actually, there is no escape on that side for sure. It's all blocked. So it's kind of, animals like to have an escape route on at least a couple of sides. Oh yeah, I see the glacier. Right on. You see, guys, the glacier?
Yep.
Wow. Crevasse. Or Bergstrung, what it's called.
A little different from hiking in North Carolina.
Yeah, it is, but she went to Peru. beautiful place, no?
Huh?
You like this place?
Yeah.
I love it. I like when I'm surrounded by big rocks. Immense. I mean, this looks very, very like it resembles, no, that ice. What is called the Six Glaciers?
No, it looks like the French glacier down.
Oh, I never.
It's in the same geography further down.
Oh, yeah, I haven't done that one. Oh, you mean like by the French Creek? Oh, okay.
You go. Yeah, it's a ski tour to go up the French,
Yeah.
across the lake and down.
Oh, I didn't know there's a glacier there. No, but it is so isolated and it's so narrow. It's very nice, man. That's my favorite. That's similar with Edit Pass, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Doesn't it resemble?
I haven't been to Edith Pass in 20 years, so.
Oh. Okay, you can start going. I'm gonna film when you leave, and I'll follow you.
Yeah, don't take too long.
No, I'll film you when you make a few steps, and then to get a perspective of the size, eh? You need a person, you know.
Probably better to wait.
Okay. So I think it is a glacier all the way. Actually, when we saw the ice, it's part of the glacier. It's just the last part. Because it's glacier over there. Where you see the rocks just fell on the top of the glacier, no?
when you climb up, you kind of climb. You park the same that spot there, and then you just climb up. But then, in fact, the time I did it, it was the end of May, and it was like bone dry. And then we get to that first where you have to drop down the first notch, and it's like, holy shit, right? It's like this crevice that's a scramble, a difficult scramble. It's all full of snow, and down below it just drops down both ways. Like, so if you slid down, you'd be toast, right? And it was just, I mean, it was totally. So you got all the way up there.
No, that's a disappointment.
And then at the
It's hard to turn around, but you should probably know.
So again, do you know the names again? That one?
This is Big Sister,
Yeah.
and this is Rimwall over there.
The next
There's
one?
no name for that one.
Oh, no name.
Doesn't have a name. That's Rimwall. And then in the sun is.
So the rim was the highest point
Yeah.
of sharp one,
Yeah.
right?
And then the next one that's really bright.
How you climb? How you go from here?
You go from West Wind Pass Trail.
From there.
And
So
then-
that's in between those two. So what's
Yeah.
the next
And the
one?
next one is Wind Tower.
Is that very sharp?
The very sharp one, yeah. And that's an easy scramble. And then the next is the first peak of Mount Lougheed.
Yeah.
And
That's
the next,
very difficult. Actually, you said a different version.
yeah. And then the next is Sparrow. And in the back, behind the road, there is probably Buller, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. Excellent. I got them all now.
Hard to believe that they would say waist deep.
I'm sure that's like they ended up. Well, we had some spots up in the top there where it was individual drift. No, I wouldn't.
Probably surprised with the snow. I was expecting way more snow.
Yeah, I thought too. That's funny.
There are a whole bunch of mountains back there. I don't know if you know those. Do you know any of those? No, you don't see them from there.
No,
Gotta-
in the far distance, I'd have to pay attention as we're going out.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure though.
So this one next. Whoa, what is? That's a Little Sister or
No, that's
Windridge?
no, Mount Rundle.
That's also harder.
Oh, Randa.
Right, we're gonna go out and then turn.
Climb,